Just kind of you guys coming in, kind of figuring out who's going to be center. Has that impacted you at all as far as where you're playing?
I mean, as far as me, the biggest thing that I try to focus on is try to get better every single day. I mean, Coach Fry has a lot of guys playing a lot of their positions. He really stresses, tackles, knowing both guard and tackle, centers both knowing guard and tackle. But the biggest thing is just coming out and just working your butt off and, learning the playbook and trying to come out here and just get better in everything you do.
What do you think Justin Murphy adds to this offensive line?
He's been awesome. He definitely has a nastiness component. That's much needed for our offensive line and for our team. He's big, he's strong, he's very athletic. I mean, so he's been a awesome addition and everything, especially to our offensive line.
Who's kind of emerged as the leader of the offensive line group? Because last year you have guys like Scott and Colton Miller as kind of the older guys. Who's emerged this year?
I would say like Andre James and Mike Alves and even Justin Murphy. Have all kind of emerged. They're all the guys that have all the experience, and they come out and they work their butt off every single day, and it definitely it shows like us, and then the young guys. Kind of like how practice should be and how we should be acting. So I'd say like Andre, Mike, and Justin definitely have come out and kind of taken that role.
How much homework did you do on Chip Kelly after he got the job? Whether it was looking at film of Oregon, Philly, San Francisco?
Well, I mean, when he was at Oregon, I think everyone in the country kind of knew, who he was and who Oregon was and what type of coach he was. I mean, he's had success everywhere. So like it's been awesome. Having him come in and with this new offense, I mean, it's been awesome.
Based on like what you might have perceived going into kind of playing under him and what you've experienced so far, how is that different? Is there anything about him that has surprised you, that kind of resonated with you so far?
Well, for that, I kind of went in with a open mindset. I kind of told myself, don't be surprised by anything. It's going to be all new. The biggest thing is just definitely the tempo. I mean, practice, you're flying around everywhere, and that's what he stresses, to fly around everywhere, to just go hard in everything you do, and just be as fast and as physical as you can.
What were some of the rumors you had heard about how he works tempo, how he conditions guys?
I mean, I heard that his practices were fast and everything, and then he got out to practice, and they were all true. They're super fast, they're really physical, and like his biggest thing is just you have to fly around, you have to play with your hair on fire, and just if you mess up going 100 miles per hour. So
what was kind of your mindset of how to attack that? How did you want to get your body ready for it?
Well, the biggest thing is in the off season is to be in the best condition that you can be, but it's also knowing the playbook, knowing what you have to do. You play your fastest when you know exactly what you're doing on every single play, so you can just get up to the line and play. You're not really thinking about too much. So I said the biggest thing that I was trying to focus on is just knowing my playbook and knowing, what to do on every single play, so I can just get up to the line and play. I don't have to think about too much.
So what was day one like with that tempo?
It was fast. I mean, like you can do your best all off season, like to get in condition and everything, but like football conditioning is a little different. You kind of have to go out there and kind of get through those first few days. But I mean, after you get those first 3 days, you get a feel of it, and you get in really good shape and really good shape for the offense.
At this point, do you sense kind of a set offensive line like rotation coming in, or is it still kind of you're testing out all sorts of different combinations?
I mean, we still got a few weeks of the first game, and like I said, Coach Fry really stresses on the tackles, both knowing guards and tackles. I've been playing both guard and tackle, and everyone's been kind of shifting around. So I would say as far as all of our mindsets and stuff, you kind of have to know all positions and just do what's best for the team, and and we'll see what happens come game day.
Mike was saying that the run game's kind of struggled the last couple of years, and he takes that personally. Do you kind of feel the same way, that you guys really want to show that you're better than that?
Yes, I mean, as an offensive line, your biggest thing that you want to control is the run game, and we haven't really been able to do that the past 2 years. So I think that has been a huge stress for this season, just to come out and establish the run game and have that be one of our main focuses for our offense and for our team. And I think wanting to get the run game going, that opens up stuff for the pass game. So I think our offense will be a lot better if we do establish the run and and I think we are getting better and better at that every day.
Anything specific that you could point to so far that has given you confidence that Chip's going to be able to turn around that one game?
I mean, I think I think as far as his scheme, I mean, he has a lot of different things going on in our offense, but then also it's also like he's talked about, like the mindset. I mean, you have to come out and you have to, like think in your mind as an offensive line, like we are going to run the ball today. We're going to come off the line hard, fast, physical. So I think that's probably the biggest thing.
This is the third straight year you're learning a new offense. Do you feel like you've been starting from scratch, or are there things from the previous couple years that you've been able to apply? Or?
I mean, there has been some things from last year that I've been able to, to apply to this offense. But there are some definitely a lot of new things that you have to learn. You have to adjust on the fly. But that's when your preparation and you're watching film and you learn the playbook really comes in, so you can be like prepared for all that.
How big a difference do you think it'll make when you guys are going into next year and it's the same thing 2 years ago?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be huge because we already kind of like have an idea of what our offense is going to be and what we're going to be running and and stuff like that.
You said scheme. What is the scheme right now? Is it going to be all over the place?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be all over the place. I think just the biggest thing I say to that is just fast. Like we're all coming out here. I think the biggest thing is just being as fast as you can, knowing the plays, being up tempo, and trying to catch the defense off guard.
So like nothing specific right now as far as.
I think probably just going fast. That's it. Yeah.